really loud, really loud. So it's, yeah, it's a very high power blender. I legit lost some of my hearing a few days ago, but it was not from your blender. Oh, thank God for that. I'm glad it wasn't. So I'm going to get a pan out now. I'm going to get some ghee in there as well. We also need to, before I do that, shall we weigh out the condensed milk? So, awesome stuff. So let's have a look. I want about 220 grams. Let me just double check that. I always write things down. I'm not the best person to actually remember stuff, so whenever I'm doing like preparation or something, I always write down like what I need for the day, or you know, whatever it is. So it is kind of important you do write certain things down, because like even when I'm younger, I can't remember certain things. So especially with cooking, you learn so many recipes and things. You learn one thing and the other one goes out the other side of the head. So I always recommend, if you're ever learning about cooking or recipes and things, I know you might think about them and you go, oh, I can remember this off the top of my head. Just always write it down, guys. It's very important to write things down. I always do it all the time. I'm always writing stuff down, otherwise I'll forget. Especially if you guys tell me stuff, I always write it down in my book. Let's have a look. Can opener. That's what I was looking for. Cheeky little can opener. Right, so let's have a look. So let's open this up now. So it's going to give this little open. Coming out the sides a little bit. Oh yes, that condensed milk is escaping on its own accord. Beautiful. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Even though I'm very much on the healthy side of things, condensed milk, oh my goodness, very delicious. I got very much a sweet tooth, so hence why I probably like it. I don't know about you guys, but very delicious. Oh, look at the mess we're making now. Beautiful. Okie doke. So, as I said, I want about 220 grams before we do anything else, so let's have a look. So, I'd say we need at least half a can in here, quite easily. There we go, 200. We got 220 there. No, 210. $227. 200. There we go. So, tell you what, if I leave 221, what'll happen is when I scrape that out, it should be at 220. So, delicious. Really not good for you. But, yeah, some people don't have sweet tooth. Maybe it's not your kind of thing. But, this is kind of the Indian kind of sweets, or little things that they have after their meal. So, it's a great dessert to have, kind of, especially to snack on, but very not healthy indeed. So that beef curry is cooking down beautifully now. So that beef is still very tough, very hard. So we're just going to let that, you know, simmer down, let it cook away, so that can kind of break the beef down, and it'll be nice and tender for later on. So that's going to take a few hours. I'm looking for something to put this can of condensed milk in, because I don't really want it sitting in the can. So to speak. Oh, I've got a bowl here I can put it in. So I'm gonna have to do some washing up very shortly, but not very long. So let's have a look. May as well fill the sink up while I'm here. Just watch your fingers for that can. So guys, if you haven't entered the giveaway as well, we're doing an Amazon gift card giveaway. We're doing a knife giveaway as well. So if you do !mark giveaway or !mark knife giveaway, please feel free to enter it. It's for you, all of you guys. That £10 or $10 Amazon gift card giveaway ends today. So once that is done, we've also got another 2 queued up. Those are usually generated from subs. So if I get a 10 sub or 10 resub in one day, I usually trigger a giveaway. So please feel free to enter. It's for everyone to enter. And the knife giveaway is done by one of my mods, and he's set that up for me as well. Kruger, welcome back, dude. Hello, chef. Sorry I could not write about making your videos for the book, but they accepted me in hospital emergency, and right now I'm watching you from there. Oh, dude, no, that's okay. Don't be sorry. I hope you're okay. Honestly, do not be sorry. It's cool. I hope everything's okay with you, dude. Honestly, but it's good to hear from you. But I hope everything's all right with you, man. Right, so what we're going to do, put the rest of that condensed milk out the way, and let's not confuse with the measured one. So let's put that in there, so that will have its own. Let it come out on its own. I'll put that aside, and then once that's kind of all drained off, let's give this board a bit of a wipe. Got condensed milk everywhere. Look at that, all that beautiful mess. Right, so it's all nice and clean. So condensed milk is there. That's all being weighed out as well. I'm fine. I will be fine, thank you. Okay, that's awesome. I'm glad you'll be okay, my friend. But just making sure you're all right. Right, so put this weighing scales behind us. So what we're going to do is start getting some ghee in here as well. So I've got some ghee. So we've got condensed milk. We've got the ground up coconut in there, which we blended up nice and fine. If you've got fresh coconut, that'd be perfect. That's what you kind of want to use, but I've used desiccated, which I've blended up. So, you know, whatever you can get your hands on, really, more than anything. What's on the hot plate? So basically on the hot plate, my friend, we've got the beef curry on the go. So we've got lots of spices in here. So let me just switch the camera around so you guys can see. So that's been stewing away. That's the beef curry we've just got together. We had all the spices in there. We had onions, chilies, garlic, ginger. We had turmeric in there. We had cumin seeds. What's it called? Coriander seeds, sorry. We also had some peppers in there, some tomatoes, fresh tomatoes, canned tomatoes, garam masala spice. We also had ourselves some paprika in there. We also had some cardamom pods, which we crushed down, some mild curry powder, some black pepper. Am I missing anything, guys? I don't think I am. So let's just double check. We also put the flour on the beef, which we seared off to add thickness to the sauce. I think that's it. So, and we're just letting that stew down very, very slowly. So there's a lot of things going into it because it is a curry. There's lots of spices, a lot of things going on. So yeah, lots of delicious spices as well. Yeah, I did add a lot of things to it, definitely indeed. So where's this ghee? So this is pure butter for ghee. Let's have a look. Have a little read. So yeah, it's ghee butter. Made from butter itself. Ideal for cooking range. Awesome. So basically, right, okay, here's the ingredients for it. Milk fat, 99.8% milk fat. Holy moly. So it's just basically milk fat. That's all it is, pretty much. Wow, that's quite sharp. I'll watch my finger on that. Right, so where's my knife? I wouldn't recommend this for knife, but I haven't got anything else to use, so I'm sure you won't mind. There we go. Jesus. Cheeky ghee in the can. So, yeah, I was trying to get hold of some ghee, and this is the only one I could find, so, but very, very... have to be careful I don't splash this everywhere. You know when you get to the point of where the can is, you know, at the end? Just want to make sure I pull it off properly without having an accident. So, and I don't want it to splash it everywhere, so just making sure I actually... There we go. So I'm going to wash that up as well. Being careful. Watch your fingers on the lids. They can be very, very sharp, guys. So it's very important you kind of take care. Ghee, the same as clarified butter. I actually don't know because I've never really used ghee, with all honesty. I thought it was slightly kind of... I don't know much about it. So, but as far as I know, it's just milk. Looks like the milk. I wouldn't say it's the milk solids. It's the milk fat from the butter. So it's like 100%. It's more concentrated, so it's a lot. I'd say it's a lot more worse for you. But I'd say it's a bit more concentrated than normal butter, because the other butter you have like the milk solids and things in there, but maybe it is. It doesn't look like it's clarified butter, because obviously you can still see some of the milk solids in here. So maybe that's where it's just like solidified, possibly. But I don't think it is. It's just a bit more concentrated and a lot more fat. So yeah, very much. We only want a teaspoon of this, so you don't actually need a lot. So I'd say about that much. We don't need too much in there. So drop a little bit in there, and then the rest I'm going to put in the fridge into a either container or something. So that will last for quite a few weeks. I don't think I'm going to be using much ghee for anything else, but well, maybe I'll get it used up for something, or use it up for butter, whichever it may be. If I'm doing a treat day or something. So I'm just looking for something to put it in. That's the only question. So if you guys bear with me a second, I'm just going to pull this open, or maybe I can put it into a bowl or something. That's the only thing. Didn't actually think what I wanted to put it in. So let's have a look. It is clarified butter. There you go then. So it's just probably solidified then. But I always thought it was a bit more concentrated than just clarified butter. I could be wrong there. I don't want that. It's not that. I'll have to find an alternative bowl somewhere. I think I've got another one somewhere lurking. Which, there we go. Just give this a wash up very, very quickly. Wolfie, how are you doing this morning? Hope you are doing well. It's great to see you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Lovely to see you. It's made a little different. Oh, there you go. So, yeah, pretty much. As I said, it's more concentrated because it's pretty much 99% pretty much fat, and it's also clarified. It did look clarified, but it's just solidified, so it looked like it had milk solids in it, so I was a little bit confused, but it's all good. Chef, have you ever used cloves for cutting? Are they actually good? Oh, you mean spice... Oh, gloves for cutting. Are they actually good? I thought you said cloves. Sorry, my friend. I used to use like quite a lot of gloves for like petit fours and stuff if you're rolling chocolate. So, I mean, yeah, they are good for like pastries and things, and little delicate work if you don't want to get your hands dirty, or if you got like beetroot, you know, whichever. So yeah, they are quite useful to have for sure. But right, let's get this out. I don't actually have any in the kitchen, but where I've worked and stuff, yeah, we usually have standard. You usually have gloves there, just in case you have like cuts and things as well. You put a plaster on, and then you can put a glove on top. So, you know, whichever. That's a lot of butter. So we can get rid of that. So let's get the rest of that out, and we're going to do a little bit of washing up very shortly. Good morning, Chef. I have a massive headache, so soon I shall pass out again. Just waiting to get sleepy again. Oh, I'm sorry, my friend. I hope you feel better. And I hope that kind of passes. So, where are we at now? Oh my god, beetroot stains are the worst. Yeah, they are. You got to wash your hands quite like kind of thoroughly, otherwise you'll have issues with it. So. Yeah, we usually have gloves for those kind of things, you know, petit fours, or, you know, rolling chocolate, usually like truffles, because sometimes your hand can get really messy, so using gloves is a fantastic way to kind of help prevent that a little bit. How would you pronounce my name? So, my pronunciations are absolutely dreadful, so I would say Hugenus. Is that correct? Oh, that's how I would pronounce it. Maybe it's wrong. I'm not too sure. But I kind of think I've got the pun of your name, by the way. But anyway, I hope you're well. Thank you so much for being here. So, what we're going to do, pop that away, because we've got enough cling film there.